You are now listening to the Non-Millennial Millennials podcast, brought to you by House of Spades Media Group. Enjoy.
That shit went click, 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 click.
Hey, new year,
New hope, new smoke.
new day, new hoe. Is these Jedi mind tricks? No, but we still pulling you bitches in. We back. What's up, nigga? You ready?
I was hoping for it to rhyme. I was really hoping for. I was hoping for the whole bitch to rhyme.
Oh,
because
no.
I was like,
No.
busy detox coming, nigga.
No, I was
it's
just
coming,
talking
nigga.
shit.
I
was just talking
now
shit.
you done fucked the whole shit up. You fucked the whole shit up.
I was just talking shit.
Oh my god.
Y'all niggas always one nigga to bar you up, man. It's coming. Chill.
No.
2022. Happy one to y'all.
It's gonna be another year without busy detox and shit.
We'll see.
You know what? There should be a running pool that goes for every year you don't drop busy detox and shit. I get $100. I'm gonna be rich as fuck by 50.
I don't believe that.
Yeah, I'm gonna invest every $100 into some type of crypto.
I honestly don't even think you get the first 100. I honestly don't even think it would be called busy detox, but
It's gonna be called busy detox. It's gonna be called busy detox. You know you like that name. You know you like it.
not that much.
Oh, you like it. Oh,
Not enough to steal it from Dre. Nah,
It's not stolen because he didn't do it.
he did. He just called it Compton.
That was Compton. He did all new shit for that. That's something different.
It's detox.
It's what we knew detox was gonna be.
You hear that clip of that new shit him and them got? Boy, that shit. Fuego.
Of course you're going to say that, Stanley. You are a biased individual. The year has not changed. 2022 has not brought no change for you. You still Stanley. You Stanley to the death.
In that regard, you are right. In that regard, you are right, sir, yes.
And you know what 2022 brought me already?
What?
And it's going to actually fuck you up a little bit. Eminem moved further down on my top 5.
Ooh.
Still in the top 5.
Ooh. Who's above him?
Nas moved into the second spot. So it's J.
See?
Nas. Then M. Pop.
See, that's how I know.
Andre.
That's how I know niggas like you ain't got no respect.
Look, nigga.
You had any respect for yourself or hip hop,
I'm just
you
saying.
would know
I'm
that the
just
one
saying.
and only Hova and the one and only we know is Marshall Mathers, Slim Shady, Eminem, whatever you want to call them, is 1B. So, I mean, there is
I'm sorry.
room in that number one spot.
I'm sorry.
Sometimes.
If we going to say this, keeping it a bean, though, the 1B would be Nazir Jones. Mr.
No.
Nazir
No.
Jones.
Hove made sure that
Brother
didn't happen
Nazir Jones.
10 years ago, 20 years ago. Fuck out of here.
That's why he be. That's why he be, because he.
You remember
know,
Takeover? Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, but you remember Ether? I do too.
I do too.
I'm
Remember
just,
who had the better career? I do too.
remember who caught up?
And not musically. Okay.
Oh,
yeah,
come on.
okay,
No,
okay.
no.
He caught up. He caught
I'm
up.
about to say,
He
like,
caught
no,
up.
nigga.
He caught up.
Nas
He
and the
He caught up.
Bruh.
I did just hear Magic. He caught up.
Ah.
He caught up. He
That's
caught up.
When I heard that,
did.
I was like, all right, he has to move on. Yeah, he has to. I'm tired of liking only half of Eminem album.
I mean,
I'm tired.
I might only
I'm
go.
tired. God damn it.
I might only
my
go back
New
to
Year's
half
resolution
the
is
album.
no longer to give Marshall Bruce Masters III any more extra due credit than what he deserves.
How many times do you go back to the other half of 444?
Often, actually. This is coming of age.
Oh, you're married too.
Yeah, and the album came out like the year like before my daughter was born and my wife was pregnant, so it was like a
Like 444, I go back to
kind of register a little different.
what? Glory, Kill Jay-Z, Bam, and the Blue Ivy freestyle,
Legacy.
Legacy, and it's another bonus track on there. Many Face God, I do those.
Yeah, Many Face God, that's hard. Adonis, that one was hard.
Hit or miss with me. I'm not always in the
I'm gonna
mood
say-
to think about my fucked up piece of shit dad.
Yeah, you need to acknowledge your problems in 2022, dog. You need to talk. You want a hug?
Oh, that nigga's been dead to me for 20 years.
You want a hug? You want a hug? I got you, dog. I got you.
I don't need a hug for
It's
that.
all love in 2022. Love and necessary robbery when needed. Anyway, who the fuck are you?
Can't rob that nigga. I be the one and only Busy 9-3 back again in 2022. For those of you that don't know, you won't know. I am the motherfucking Kango Don. That means I am also the Crooked Court Jester, a.k.a. Kwame Khalifa, a.k.a. Busy the Tiki Torch Nazi Daughter Slayer. Some call me Captain Dr. Science. Some call me the nigga that played Morpheus better than Morpheus because that fucking Matrix shit was garbage. We missed that, didn't we?
Y'all niggas are simple.
And we back. I guess should we add that too? Because we didn't even throw that in there. We forgot about that. I just thought about that in a moment.
We're gonna talk about that. We'll talk about that next week. We're gonna do a little whole Let That Bridge. All right.
Yeah, I want to watch it again
because I want to listen to the Weeknd album and Gunna's new shit too. I was like,
I definitely got to hear the Weeknd shit.
But hailing from the home of bitchin' tequila, 50 cent margaritas, and cartel dealing shit. Hey, went on the mic, motherfucking Jose Ortega, a.k.a. Tequila Papi, a.k.a. Northend Jim Jones. You better motherfucking recognize we in this bitch.
You kissing your mama, nigga.
Nah, I said Northend Jim Jones, not Harlem Jim Jones. We play out here.
Stop tongue kissing your mama.
We play out here, but we, you know what I'm saying? We not like that, you know what I mean? Like it's not like that, you know what I mean? AKA Joy Left Wrist, you know what I'm saying? Back in the building, you know what I mean? AKA Martin Quarantino, because, you know, everybody stay safe out here. Don't die.
Get your boosters.
Get your boosters. Get vaccinated and tested and shit. Don't be Antonio Brown. AKA Lil O. God damn it. I'm the dopest little out here, and I ain't got no type of color hair other than gray and shit, because we washed out here. You feel me? AKA, I'm God, bitch, you not. You already know, you recognize. Give me my praises, light my candles for me. AKA Tito Lee. AKA 2023 Space Ghost. AKA, and always and forever will be the Petro Gnome. And it's episode 187. Bow, 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 bow. Brrr. 9 Millennials Podcast, House of Space Media. We in this bitch. What's up? Happy New Year to all of you peoples.
Killing you niggas this year. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, and all of that we missed in it.
I think most of the world was actually hoping and praying that we did take the break that we did because we needed to relax after killing niggas for like two and a half years straight. I'm just saying.
Hey, it be like that sometimes.
Sometimes you need a break, nigga.
Sometimes you just gotta kill niggas that long.
Like, nigga, somebody gotta play through a broken foot, nigga. You know what I mean? We been out here.
We'll get to that, won't we?
I kind of want to get that over with. That nigga wildin', bro.
Is he wildin'? Or is he right?
He wildin' it like dog.
He always wilds out though.
But does that make it okay?
Let's give him some backstory. The one and only Antonio Brown, our favorite, AB.
That's
good
your
old
favorite.
AB. I identify with him sometimes.
Cause you got CTE too. That nigga ain't been the same since Devontae's perfect. That nigga Devontae's perfect.
Concussions are a thing.
That nigga,
even Will Smith knows
that nigga took his life. You saw it leave on the field and it went back into his body. Cause like you saw it if you watch it in slow motion.
Anytime your body goes that limp, something happened.
Look, fam.
Something happened.
George.
In your brain, something happened.
Look up Devontae's perfect and hitting Antonio Brown and giving him taking his life away and put it behind me so the world can see in slow motion. It's only 8 seconds. It's only 8 seconds of pure death. That's all it is.
Nigga said pure death.
But he took his life away on camera in front of everybody. And then it went back into his body. You saw the whole shit. And right after that, Antonio Brown ain't never been right. He been retarded ever since.
Only reason I don't fully believe that is because I would argue he was retarded prior to that. We just didn't know. He was quiet. People are quiet retards are the worst.
No,
for those of you that know, quiet R words definitely always.
But he's a biting.
Always show their ass.
But he's a biting.
Always.
But he's a biting one. He's one that will bite you. So it's like it's not like he just having a spasm. It's like
Isn't that kind of that though?
He bit the nigga.
So isn't that kind of
He bit the goat.
That's kind of a spasm if you're on that said spectrum.
Nigga, you done been.
Is there a retard spectrum?
Yes. But you done been kicked off of every damn football team in the world and shit pretty much. And then the GOAT gives you
Like 3.
It was like all of them, nigga. And then the GOAT says like, yeah, nigga, I'm cool with bringing in AB and shit. Invite you into my home around my badass wife and my well-disciplined white children. That all are going to vote for Trump in the next election, but we not going to say that to your face. And we gonna bring you into my home, and we gonna be great, and we gonna be friends, and we gonna win a Super Bowl.
Sometimes
I'm gonna resurrect your career, nigga.
Sometimes
but you can't
Trump
wild
supporters.
out. This nigga came into the motherfucking season with a fake vaccination card, and they checked that bitch like,
I saw that meme. Oh, that meme was beautiful. That meme was beautiful. Shit. They had the shit said NFL. Hey AB. Is this vaccination card real? That shit said AB, and it cut to a scene of Kodak Black and a motherfucking ski mask talking about some. I hope so.
Exactly.
That shit killed me,
nigga. First off, that's a felony. I didn't I didn't know how bad that was.
Think AB give a fuck? Nigga,
he should. You know what?
He should now. Yeah, he got no job.
He definitely should. He ain't got no job. Nobody's listening to his rap music, and he retarded.
So that nigga is not still making records.
Yes, he is. Once he threw his jersey off and shit and pads off, he released a sample of his new music and shit on his Twitter and something else. Right after.
Oh well, he got a job. SoundCloud rapper.
He's gonna go broke because he retarded.
Fact of the matter, man, AB still needs help.
CTE is real.
That is true.
He's never going to be the same again. He's never going to make the NFL Hall of Fame.
Nigga,
put T.O. in the NFL Hall of Fame. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm going to say.
That's going to happen.
I'm leaving it at that.
I don't feel like that's not going to happen.
He was not Antonio Brown.
Sometimes, like with any other Hall of Fame, you got to give the people that had a problem with the organization, even though they were still great. You got to let them have some space. Yeah, they get that nigga one.
Look, I don't fuck with
Might
the Cowboys.
Not be this year, next year. They going to give them one.
All I'm saying is give Antonio Brown that motherfucking jacket and the bronze statue of his head.
AB did raise some good points.
No, he did not.
He went on a podcast yesterday.
Fucking stupid.
Wait. Listen to what you just shoot arguments down before you even hear them.
Because he's fucking stupid. What?
Is he stupid?
What?
Or is he just challenged? Is he just challenging what is going on around him and looks like he's the crazy one? Is he the Kanye of the NFL? Maybe. But that has nothing to do with the fact of the matter of what he said being what? Hey, let me ask you this question, y'all. Niggas I'm doing a podcast with. I may be in this situation. Hey, Tom Brady's supposed to be my homeboy, right? Why the fuck Gronkowski getting more money than me? Why is he sitting up? Wait. Why is he sitting up here giving me the lowest bag and he's supposed to be my homeboy? Why is the coach telling me one thing on the text message and then doing this in my face? And then I find out on the field I ain't got no job. Why?
Because you do that, nigga.
What, ask questions?
No. Because you're a fucking retard and you do retarded dumb shit. Check me out. All right, look. Check me out. I believe, an elitist at a young adult athlete in a certain sport. My opportunity was taken from me because of health concerns and reasons. Cool, fine and dandy. It happens to the best.
Nigga, your fucking knee was fucked up.
Exactly.
It happens. It sound like you had AIDS.
No, I'm saying like my injury limited me from going to a higher level. So, but I'm saying like that happens to a bunch of fucking people. It's not a mysterious thing. But what I'm saying is there's a bunch of motherfuckers that are healthy, ready to go, can go any day and would love this opportunity, first and foremost, to have and be in your position. Yeah, you making a little bit amount of money compared to the rest, but you want a prove it contract. Why? Because you made an ass out of yourself in
three other teams.
Three other
markets.
Pittsburgh, New England, and motherfucking Oakland, which is my squad, and it's still the Oakland Raiders. Fuck Vegas. Anyway.
All of them niggas is thugs.
So and they catch DUIs like a motherfucker. I told y'all niggas was gonna happen.
And anyway. Murder people. 187, nigga.
Boom, boom, boom. Anyway, but overall, like, you done acted an ass on every time you've been disgruntled. Every time you just been a slightly disgruntled, you've been acted an ass. So yeah, you on a prove it contract. That's where you at. That's where you've been positioned because you put yourself in that position. Wholeheartedly. Gronk ain't on the prove it contract. He got 3 Super Bowl rings. He's probably going to go down as one of the greatest motherfucking tight ends to ever play. He ain't on the prove it shit. You awesome. The asshole. You the wild ass. You the dumb ass. You is the nigga that was doing a whole motherfucking live while Mike Tomlin was explaining the breakdown at the game at the end of the game.
I missed that.
The fuck? You want to watch?
How did Mike not beat that nigga with the clipboard?
Mike was so pissed off after that shit happened, nigga. You never seen a nigga try to play it cool
that nigga be mad
more than him.
Fuck up. How did he not hit that nigga?
Did you see that he was like a couple shades pinker? Like, he's your type of nigga dark. So it's like you can see that nigga's pink like show up in his face. Like, that nigga was mad as hell when he was trying to be cool about it. Like, you know what I mean? We gonna handle that in house.
Like one of these
and shit. And
like just.
Yeah, like one of those. Like, it was one of them.
In the huddle.
Yeah. No, it was in the locker room, but it was one of them.
All right. Why is he even by his phone during the game?
Why are you not paying attention to the guy to what the fuck the coach is saying? Why? In or out of the game, win, lose, draw. Why are you not paying attention? Nigga.
All right.
Help me. Nigga. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So
what? We canceling AB on the pod, nigga.
Oh,
That's what you saying?
Oh no, I cancel him now because it's like he made a super fool. I feel like he made a fool out of the league on this one, and I think the NFL
Gives a fuck about the league.
Is a racist institution. But in the sense of the league, in this terms, I'm saying, like, he made a fool out of the greatest player to ever play by vouching for him, Tom Brady.
You didn't make a fool of him.
Yeah,
how you make a fool
because
of a nigga that
you stuck your neck out to get him here.
That's making a fool of yourself, not Tom Brady. That's why they had a very calm reaction after that nigga stormed off the field, unlike the coach. The coach went back there and said, fuck that nigga. Tom said, hey, yo, we wish him the best. That's my homie. And he kept it pushing.
That's what you do when you're a great leader.
Right.
But you know
so who's the fool?
You know what Giselle heard, though.
Oh, yeah. Fuck that nigga.
Yeah. You know what Giselle heard, nigga.
She know.
Yeah.
But
she know what's up.
Too, but
she know what's up.
What was he supposed to say?
The Tom Brady Last Dance documentary going to be fire. That's all I'm going to say. It's going to be lit. It's going to be really, really lit. Because he ain't going to win a Super Bowl this year. Somehow, some way, this is my wild prediction. We can move up off this. Is that the Oakland, what is and always will be the Oakland Raiders.
Vegas.
Suck my dick. The Oakland Raiders will win the Super Bowl. This is going to be our year based on pure luck. There's something in the air. There's something in the air. It seemed like it's for us. I'm just saying. We going to take out the Chiefs. And we going to rush to that Super Bowl. Fuck John Gruden.
Nah.
I'm just saying.
Y'all not doing shit.
We gonna get to it.
No.
We gonna get to it.
Not with them niggers.
We gonna
y'all got niggers on y'all team, dog.
Yes. Yes.
Y'all got niggers
How do you
on the
think
team.
you win? How do you think you win? How do you think you win?
I'm just saying, bro. Y'all got
We went to Atlanta, then we went to Alabama.
Like definition
and we went
of the
to
word, my nigga. Like that who plays for that team.
Yes.
Like,
we went for every player that came from an organization. I mean, like came from a community that used to have 80 years ago a no colors allowed sign. Like, we going for them. We going for them.
They're back.
We going for them. We trying to change history. That's how you play Raider football, damn it.
You got to put them on a leash. Shit.
That's why there's more. That's how you save your money. You pay everybody $100,000, and as soon as they get their DUI, you cut them, and you find somebody else from the same hood and get them on the squad and pay them $125,000.
At what point do you get to what was the nigga on Drew shit? At what point do you get the Crip Mac, nigga? Or OG Mac, whatever the nigga was.
Who?
The nigga with the Crip nigga with the little shit all over his face. You know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all seen the Channel 5 shit.
Oh, shit.
I'm going to keep it 55th Street, nigga. You know what I'm talking about. At what point? He in Vegas, too. What point do you get to him?
No, that was L.A.
No, that was Vegas.
Oh, that was Vegas?
Yeah.
He probably on the practice squad by now. I'm gonna keep it a pan. 55th Street on the practice squad.
Hey, shout out to them.
Yeah, shout out to 55th Street, nigga. If you make the team, nigga, we out here. We out here.
Make it, you make it.
You know what I'm saying? Blood Crip, it don't even matter, nigga. Only green we beefing over is motherfucking color we beefing over is motherfucking green. Let's get this. You know what I mean?
Them niggas is beefing over Instagram messages. Shut the fuck up.
Nigga
pulled out
we
a
big
whole
homies now. We
assault
look at it
rifle.
the whole different way.
And
We
told
big
the nigga
homies
to pull
now.
up on Instagram. Huh?
We big homies now. We look at the game whole differently and shit. You know what I mean? They even listen to they don't. Nigga.
Them niggas is our age, bro. I don't want to hear that.
We big homies now. You have a responsibility to influence this youth in 2022, nigga.
I can't influence no nigga my age that decides to pull out a whole real assault rifle on fucking Instagram Live and tell the nigga to pull up on him when he gets paid at least $800,000 a year. In his mansion, telling him, pull up, nigga. We bout that.
First off, that mansion was rented, so
I'm sure it was.
Yeah, duh. He making $800,000 a
Right.
year. He's not balling. Yeah. First off, that mansion is rented, and by the time he get out, he gonna at least have enough for about 4 or 5 bricks. So there is come up, nigga. He's still gonna eat.
Street niggas unite.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You
Right.
you hustle your way one way, you gonna eat, fam. You gonna eat. You gonna eat one way or another. Rest in peace, Betty White.
Oh my God, you fucked up. Yeah, you fucked up my whole transition with that. I was going to the same shit, but damn, bro. I was gonna say Blackberry first, but fuck it, we going with the goddess. Rest in peace to the motherfucking goddess Betty White. That was an unsuspected, very hilarious last joke to play on everybody. That was the ultimate punchline, my nigga. I don't know if y'all put it together like I put it together, but that was the best punchline ever to a joke. This woman was so fucking funny. She decided to she obviously didn't know she was gonna die, and rest in peace. But she had a whole rollout for her 100th birthday party and celebration. They got People magazine issues on stand right now with her face on it say Happy 100. She ain't even make it out the year, bro. She had the nerve to tweet, hey, if I make it to 100, it's a blessing. Bro, am I the only one that finds that shit fucking hilarious?
Yes.
Why? Dog.
Because your absurdity for white humor is just a super saiyan. Like, that shit is like next level.
No, I know it wasn't like she intentionally did it, but it's like the universe just culminated together to make that happen. Where it was like she was literally joking, like, "Hey, hopefully I see it," but and then she didn't see it.
Look here, sir.
Rest in peace, Betty White, man.
Rest in
she
peace.
was fucking fun as fuck.
Rest in peace,
Sexy
Betty White.
as fuck when she was younger.
Of course,
man.
that's
Shout
the
out to
woman
her.
that you would love to have plenty of.
If I was a black man in the 20s, I would have risked getting it hung for her. Is what I'm saying.
Shout out to a real black man. Shout out to Sidney Poitier.
Rest in peace, Sidney P.
You know what I mean? His daughter's
He
gorgeous.
probably smashed Betty, if we're being honest. Let's be real. He probably smashed Betty.
Low-key, his daughter's gorgeous. So I'm just...
She is.
She,
I have seen her. Yeah, she is.
cold.
She cold as fuck.
She cold. Holla.
I'm sure Sidney smashed Betty though.
Yeah.
He was 94. She was 99.
Yeah.
They definitely linked up at some point.
Yeah.
They was both famous for over 50 fucking years.
Yeah.
They linked up for sure.
It's nasty out here in the old streets, nigga. It's nasty out here.
They
But
for sure linked up.
we shout out to the to some of the greats and shit. You know what I mean? Bringing in
Rest in peace, Blackberry. Another great, not a person, but a great
the company, the phone.
The software itself, the entire net of it, everything that you know is Blackberry.
Nigga,
They're not making the phones.
Nick, I'm stop you. I'm stop you.
What?
It was dead 10 years ago, nigga.
Yeah, we know that, but they officially killed the service. We all said R.I.P. for real 10 years ago. Yeah, for sure.
We already did. We already did. We know.
The actual thing isn't a thing. I haven't owned a BlackBerry in over 10 years.
I'm gonna stop you just off the pure GP. If you not gonna put BlackBerry in the same like R.I.P. listing for the new year with Sidney Poitier and Betty White, nigga, you disrespectful. You a blasphemous motherfucker.
How?
You a blasphemous motherfucker.
All three I grew up with and grew to love.
You a blasphemous motherfucker. That shit was dead forever ago.
We already
know. Matter of fact,
technically, so were Sidney and fucking Betty White. They were 90 something. That's not the point.
Matter of fact, George, this is the one time I'm telling you to edit some shit out. Edit this shit out that he just said. Yeah, edit this shit out and put it on the beginning of the first episode. The very, very first episode, so we can get that shit out the way. We already killed BlackBerry. It's over, and now we can be right now in 2022. You feel me? I'm 2023 Space Ghost. I'm already a year ahead of you niggas, and you bring him out the BlackBerry? Bruh. The what?
All I said was they murdered the actual thing now. It's officially dead. We all know it was dead 10 years ago.
I'm Northend Jim Jones in this shit.
It is Sidney Poitier, Betty White dead now. Ain't no coming back.
I'm Northend Jim Jones in this shit and knocking it the fuck out. Just like Harlem Jim Jones did to Freddie Gibbs.
And his mama's tongue.
Yeah, Harlem Jim Jones, wow. What do you
want?
I
love you.
What do you?
But you know this shit is hilarious.
What do you want to discuss first? Harlem Jim Jones and his wildness, or why everybody, for some reason, all of a sudden hates Freddie Gibbs?
I'm more Harlem than I am Indiana.
See, you on a different part of Harlem though. Like I feel like you North End Harlem too, and I feel it, but it's like you in a completely different end of North End Harlem than I'm from. You feel me?
I mean, if it's North End Harlem, it's still North End Harlem.
It's North End Harlem, but you like in the
ain't
part
nothing but a couple blocks away, nigga.
Like you in the part of like over niggerish Harlem, no. Like
overt niggerish Harlem?
Yeah, like I'm in Spanish Harlem. Like you over niggerish Harlem. You know what I'm saying? Like you got regular nigga Harlem where it's already rough, but you got like overly nigga Harlem.
I guess I give you that for the sake of the argument.
Nigga, the high school was built like a prison. Don't talk to me. Like
my high school had windows. Highland Park didn't. Nigga.
Yes, you from Highland Park is over nigga.
I lived in Highland Park. I frequented Highland Park High School, but that was the real jail.
Oh yeah, you went to Cranbrook.
Almost. I was on the waiting list.
He went to Cranbrook. That's a private school.
Hey. No, can you imagine what my white woman obsession would be if I did?
The same.
I probably would have never knew black pussy.
You don't?
I know a couple people that say different. But anyway. If you...
I got to see that Ancestry.com lineage. But...
If that's the case, I got to see yours too. I met you. You was fucking white girls.
Oh yeah,
Get the fuck out of here.
It was a nice little potent. It was a nice little potent time where I was stunting, crazy. But those times are over. Way over. I'm Umar now.
It's hard to be Umar out here with white women with round buttocks. Word the tax down.
Actually, I can't even say I'm Umar and shit. My wife's Native American, so you know.
He ain't even talking. First off, Umar ain't even talking to you, nigga. He talking to half of you. The other half is obviously conflicted.
Sure.
You half black and half Mexican, nigga. You only talking to half of you.
There's no conflict.
No, I said the other side, the Mexican side, is conflicted with his message.
It is a little bit.
See?
It is a little bit. Because I do agree, and I think I've said this before, I do agree with, all right, yo, if you dating a white person, male or female, if you dating a white person and shit, you're not really helping the cause. Like, I do agree with that. But if you black and you marry Latino or Latina or Native American in some way, we are fighting the same fucking battle. So, you know what I mean? It's not just it's a black issue, but it's not just a whole black issue. Because it's like, it's really selfish as fuck to say that, like, yo, and then and I think even MLK or Malcolm X, one of my heroes, would say this. To just say, like, all right, just black people in this country deserve freedom and not Latinos in the same way, in the same, and even probably over the justification of Native Americans and shit, because they pretty much almost were damn near extinct.
I think we're all at the top.
You feel me?
Black people, Native Americans, and Mexicans are for sure top 3 in who America needs to pay.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. It's like overall, and it's like no,
not needs to, but should.
Yeah, and overall, it's still racism though. It's like, to come back, Umar's whole point is like, yeah, we all kind of fighting the same battle. It's not just a black issue, even though it's a highly black issue. Latinos and Latinas go through the same shit that we do. You know what I'm saying? Native Americans go through the same shit that we do.
We wouldn't have the homies we all have if it wasn't true.
That's what I'm saying. That's gonna be my only point. But
well, that fuels my point though, in the sense that Taxstone is right, and Umar just gotta accept it, because this white girl's walking around here with very scrumptious figures.
Oh shit!
You feel me?
It's gonna guess who's gonna be the first nigga at the motherfucking door when that video comes out that Umar at the strip club getting twerked on by the blind white girl, dog. That nigga Kevin Samuels gonna be the first nigga in line. Like, nigga, what happened?
Like, nigga, we knew you was gonna slip. Nigga, we knew it.
What happened?
You know what? Just for the sake of his own sanity, I don't want to see him slip up. Shout out to Umar. I don't want to see him slip. I feel like if he get a taste of white pussy at this point in his life, it'll fuck his whole shit up. Marcus who, nigga? School of what, nigga? Yeah, all right.
Look, fam.
That's why he's strong. He never let himself do it.
He would never let himself do it. But if he did do it, you would definitely see Coon Umar for like 5 years. Like a good 5-year stretch is gonna be cooning like
all the colorful hats and it's done.
Yeah, bro. You gonna
shave the beard and everything.
You gonna see that nigga with a nude face and a mustache and shit.
Gonna try mayonnaise for the first time.
Hugged up next to Margot Robbie, and you gonna be like, what? Yeah.
Oh, if he catches Margot, it's over.
Ooh, Dr. Kumar.
The movement is done. The movement is done.
Dr. Kumar.
He catches.
Oh,
he catches Margot is done.
Oh.
I hate to say it, but we all know it's true. He catches Margot is done. That nigga would be like, I rebuke thee in the name of Jesus. Black Jesus, bitch.
I don't think it would ever happen. This is all jokes. But if the world did catch Dr. Kumar, like doing Kumar shit, I'm definitely doing a video exactly how 50 Cent did Fat Joe after Elephant in the Room came out, and it only sold 16,000 copies. I'm doing a video that disrespectful. Like, nigga, what the fuck is you doing?
I'm so disrespectful.
And then right after that, I gotta find a Floyd to fuck with like forever.
Oh my God.
Hey George, can you read?
In fact, he thought about it.
Can you read one page out of a Harry Potter book? How confident are you in that?
Pretty confident.
On a scale of percentage, how confident are you? One page out of a Harry Potter book.
98.
You 98% sure. Oh shit. One day
I don't know where you were going with that. What were you asking him that for?
Because like 50 Cent asked Floyd
Oh my
Mayweather.
God, I just caught that.
My God.
You Floyd, nigga.
No, he said he was 98% sure. So that's why I asked him. I'm like, shit. We got a retarded staff, so why not ask?
You know what though? I feel like in a real versus, a real fight, Floyd gonna piece up 50. Only because.
No, I don't believe that.
Only because
I believe
speed is always a factor when it comes to mass. And 50 Cent is a big nigga. He's not like he's taught, but I mean like he's like Diesel.
Yeah.
He's gonna get tired of swinging and grabbing for this little nigga. If Floyd just, hey, you need the best defensive nigga out. Still, even as much as he sold out or has sold out or is selling out, he you can't touch the nigga. You're gonna get tired before he connects.
Curtis Jackson been in the boxing ring and sparring with some of them niggas since he was like 13, 14, 15 years old.
I ain't say the fight wouldn't be good.
What I'm saying is this.
I said speed is a factor.
If Floyd was like, yo, I'm done with this nigga, he won't stop making fun of me. Curtis just jump into the ring. I got my money on Curtis.
Is crazy. Call this nigga Curtis all the time.
I got my money on Curtis.
I want a show on Stars, nigga. Stop it. Stop calling this nigga Curtis.
This nigga
It's fifth. Nigga.
If this nigga did not want people calling him Curtis, he wouldn't have Curtis 50 Cent Jackson on his titles and when he's getting credited for shit.
That's not true.
Your name would just be 50 Cent, wouldn't it? You nigga want some respect. So
Cent,
I'm gonna refer to this nigga by his first name, Mr. Curtis. I got my money.
Like fifth is more respectable than Curtis, considering
this nigga
the angle you're coming
this nigga
at him
ain't
from if
rap.
you don't know him.
The nigga ain't rap.
Don't call that nigga Curtis.
The nigga ain't rapped in 12 years.
It's like
for
you walking up on me calling me
nigga.
Julian. Don't do that.
You listen to
but if you listen to this show, don't walk up on me and be like, "Hey Julian," say, "Hey Busy." Don't say, "Hey Julian." Don't do that. It's
Walk
weird.
Up to this nigga and say, hey, Julian.
I don't know you.
Walk up to this nigga and say, "Hey, Julian."
Introduce yourself first.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Just
Don't
say,
listen to this.
just, hi, Julian. Ha.
If that's the case, make sure you call him Joseph.
So, nigga.
All right, well, you good with it.
I save people in the Bible.
I don't necessarily. I'm not. I haven't been used to
It's a
hearing
mythical
my
tale,
regular
but
name.
hey, you know.
Yeah, you're right. But I haven't been used to being called my regular name in over 10 years, other than my mom and whatever.
You need to adapt, nigga. You need to diversify your bonds, nigga.
Nah, I mean, I tell anybody I usually meet to call me my name, but
You need to
if it's
diversify
something,
your
if
bonds,
it's through the
nigga.
mediums, I am under a different name, then nigga address me as the name you know me from. Nigga, don't, you know what I mean? If I told you my name Julian, call me Julian. If you know me as Busy, call me Busy. And then we get to the point I say, hey, you can call me Julian, nigga. And then do it.
Nobody cares.
Just regularly.
Nobody cares. Point is,
You're right.
50 Cent, Curtis Jackson, on what Floyd Mayweather asked, because I feel like this is what he's been training for his whole life, is to whoop his ass.
I like how we shifted from Harlem to Southside Jamaica so quickly. We ain't even finished Harlem.
No, I still feel like...
And I feel like 50 and Gibbs still got to fight.
Ooh. That's the fight, though. That's the fight.
I'm giving Trilla some money for that.
Shit, nigga, I'm starting a whole underground gambling ring for that.
50 and Jim.
Yeah, that.
About the same age. 50 might be taller. Probably about the same weight.
Yeah.
That's a great fight. Both them niggas be in the gym all the time.
That's a hard gamble.
Jim smoke backwoods every day. I think that's a problem, but he can stop to train. He can stop to train. If he's training for a fight, I imagine he would stop to train for a fight. Seems like a very
but you
strong,
But you
mentally,
ruthless as
mental
fuck
person.
if you step outside in the fur road and some slippers in the snow blizzard with the wino beard. You rough nigga. You ain't nobody to be fucked with. Let's be real.
And not only that,
Let's be real.
You not
Let's
just
be real.
You not just clapping a Northend Harlem nigga or a regular Harlem nigga.
You not.
Flat out.
Harlem stand up. God damn it. All the Harlems.
Isn't that crazy how we love New York so much? We just fucking blended it with Detroit. Said fuck it. It's both. We both.
If you want to be real, South Central is kind of like Harlem in LA though.
And Oakland is Detroit. Whatever.
It is. It definitely is. It is.
Niggers in Vegas. Anyway.
It is.
Yeah.
There's a lot of those too. It is.
Back to Harlem.
Shout out Harlem.
If I'm a tiny Jim Jones, Harlem Jim Jones, and as this tiny Harlem Jim Jones,
Harlem Jones.
my tiny Mama Jones, because she was a kid when she had him. My tiny Mama Jones, teaches me how to kiss as a kid. You know, everybody learns how to kiss somehow. Everybody learns something about something somehow.
Mrs. Jones.
I just have to ask you if it was.
Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones.
I'm gonna take a step back. I think the better question to ask is:
We got a thing.
How did you learn how to kiss for the first time? How did you learn how to kiss for the first time? I think that's a solid place to start before we get to maybe how Harlem Jim learned.
You know what? I made a play on the chick that on this girl that I went to kindergarten with.
That's how you learned how to kiss?
Yep, under the tables, under the lunch tables, kindergarten. So I was like about 4 or 5.
Mine was
No, Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones.
well, it definitely wasn't Mrs. Jones. It was Mama Jones. Anyway,
No
we'll
thing
get to that.
going on.
If I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure mine was actually kind of similar to yours. It was a girl across the street from me at the time when I was busy, living on the Harlem Northend.
Negrochus Harlem Northend.
This girl across the street. I used to see her playing with the other kids, and I'd play with those kids sometimes.
I'm from
too.
Spanish Harlem Northend. Just let it be real.
And sometimes we would end up linking up or whatever, and they'd all come in my backyard, and then we would all come together. No, we would all come in the backyard and play basketball and whatever. And sometimes she would stay, and we would,
You had a
around
thing
with each
going
other. Yeah, we, just feel on each other and kiss and shit. That was kind of how I learned. That was like my formal learning, I guess, because she was like 13, I was like 10.
You were a victim. You were a victim.
Well, maybe that relates also to what we're talking about, because the comment section has not been nice to Harlem Jim.
It shouldn't be
Twitter
good.
has not been nice to Harlem
It shouldn't
Jim.
be nice to you neither. You were a victim.
We're not talking about me right now. We're talking about Harlem
Have
Jim.
you reported this?
No. Anyway.
Oh my God.
Hey.
You may be subject to actual real civil suit.
Hey, I was asking for it.
How long ago did this happen?
I was asking for it, okay? Relax. Anyway. I'm going to let Harlem Jim speak for himself.
You see how niggas are so quick to not just leave money on the table when it's right there?
If you want things, you do what you got to do to get them.
Don't rub your non-oiled beard, nigga. I can hear it making dry noises. Like, the fuck out of here.
Is that the ASMR we about to do?
No.
Is that the new pod?
No.
Beard busy?
No, I will leave.
ASMR in the
I
mic?
will leave. I will leave. I will leave.
I feel like I can handle my own cameraman shit for that. I'm just rubbing my beard. But like I said,
I'm taking George with me. Like,
all right.
he'll be fired in 8 months, so he'll come back to you. But I'm just saying, I need him for 8 months.
I mean, 8 months is a while.
You still got the other 4 and forever after that. I just need the 8.
Who said I want him back?
Where's it gonna work?
Anyway, Harlem Jim had something to say about his first experience when asked by friend of the show, the lovely Angela Yee.
To do?
She told me how to tongue kiss when I was younger.
Like, what's the instructions?
It wasn't no instructions. She showed me with her mouth. Like,
She kissed you?
it's my mother.
No, I'm just asking. Okay. My parents My parents barely kissed me on the cheek.
No,
So
my mom,
just stopped
she
kissing my
showed me
son
how
on the
to, she
mouth.
showed me how to tongue kiss when I was younger. Remember, my mom was 17. She's a baby. Look at all the babies that's
Yeah,
having
I would
babies
for
now.
sure.
And look how they act with their babies. It's like
Be
they
like,
have a little
that's-
sister or a little brother
Yeah, you
more than they have.
Did you
their
think
child.
tongue kissing was nasty at first? Because the first time somebody tried to tongue kiss me, I thought it was so disgusting.
That's why you single now.
The first time I tongue kissed a girl, yeah.
You to do.
Okay. So,
All right, look. Outright, as a defense, out the gate, as a real nigga from Northend, Harlem, Northend Spanish Harlem, we do
you
not
just have to
condone.
differentiate, huh?
We do not need or in any way condone any of the behaviors that happens within Negrocious, New York, Harlem. So that didn't happen. That's all I'm gonna say. That didn't happen. That didn't happen. I ain't hear it. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I ain't hear nothing.
See,
What video, nigga?
at first I said the same thing,
It didn't exist.
but then I made the mistake of going into the comments section. And niggas didn't feel that way. Niggas did not feel that way.
Along how
I
far,
ain't never
how far did
seen-
it go before you realized that you was a victim too?
Well, I'm pretty sure I saw about 8 different versions of you need to call CPS. Was there no CPS back then?
That nigga is 20 years away from Social Security. You telling this nigga to call CPS? Y'all niggas is wildin'. I'm gonna give you that opinion on that. Y'all niggas is wild. You need to call CPS? What the fuck? Look,
man.
Hey,
Look.
hold up. I just need to get this off my chest real fast. Fam, real chicks like that was children in the 90s and early 80s have a hard time testifying against fucking god damn it, Woody Allen for being a sick motherfucker. Because a statute of limitations. You really think
I'm gonna pour
Fam.
another drink on that one.
that one is gonna fly? And that's his mama though. He ain't testifying against his mama.
Well, I'm glad you said that because Jim
Miss Jones
felt a way about things.
is not gonna motherfucking snitch.
Jim felt a way about things when he saw the fun. And it was all in good fun, because let's be honest, it's Jim Jones. We see something like that about Jim Jones, Dipset, nigga. That's Harlem, that's New York, that's drip, that's blood, that's whatever. That's a lot of things, man. Jim is a dope nigga, man. He's one of my favorite rappers. But I don't know why he did this, but he felt the need to do this.
And on straight.
For the record, I love my mama more than anything in the world.
I know you do, Jim.
And for the record, it was a joke.
It wasn't Jim.
People take things way too far.
No, we didn't.
Don't bother us anyway, but let's get it clear. That's weak what you're trying to project.
I pray for you, Harlem.
Some simple, some from our childhood. We was talking about childhood things.
You whooped up Freddie
I thought that was
Gibbs, so you get
funny.
some respect, but
I
come on,
appreciate
bro.
you, mommy, for helping me out, but no. Cut it short, Jack. Cut the bullshit. You heard?
You dealt a lot of dope.
I do appreciate all
I
the
respect it.
support, and thank you for letting me go trending again, viral once again. But stop it. Love you, mommy.
But
All right.
hey, ain't gonna be no more slander.
Why would
ain't
you
gonna be no more slander,
This
bitch.
slander was immediate. That's my point.
It ain't gonna be
The
no more
slander was
slander. It
immediate.
ain't gonna be no more slander,
It
bitch.
was immediate.
It ain't gonna be no more slander. We all gonna embrace Harlem Jim Jones
I still do. I never stop.
with all types of Harlem love from all types of Harlems all over the country. That's what we gonna do. That's, you know why? That's what we gonna do? Because that's what real niggas do. We
I'm
get our
not
niggas
denying
hope.
that.
You get your niggas hope. You stick by your homies.
I'm not denying
You
that.
stick by Harlem.
I think you're missing where I'm going with this.
You
you're missing where I'm
missing where you going with this.
No, I think you're missing where I'm going with this. At the end of the day,
You better hug Jim Jones.
doesn't matter what. I think Jim Jones deserves plenty of hugs from more people than me. And I don't know how comfortable I'd be with that. But,
It's,
I mean, like, you
it's
know,
Harlem.
an embrace.
It's Harlem. It's Harlem. Harlem got love. Harlem got love.
You right.
Especially Spanish Harlem.
Harlem world.
Spanish
Anyway,
Harlems across the world. We got love.
you
Ain't
know
that
we
right?
not from New York, right? Chill out.
We not.
Anyway.
But we from Spanish Harlems around. Well, I'm from Spanish Harlem from around the world.
You from the North End.
Yeah.
Shut up.
We pretty much Harlem.
Yeah. Well, what's Southwest? If you live in Spanish Harlem, what the fuck is Southwest?
Baja.
Edit that. That's the shit that'll get us fucked up. Edit that.
It's Baja.
Nah.
Yeah, right between the middle of United States and Mexico.
Somebody gonna let the dogs out on your fucking ass.
Because you ain't got all Latinos living in Southwest. You still got the motherfuckers down there that don't
Majority.
like Latinos. You still got them same motherfuckers
Majority.
though that don't like Latinos. It's Baja.
Okay. That's because it's close to downtown and the new whites have moved in. That's not fair.
No, it's always been that way.
It's a little different now, though. It's not like it was 10 years ago.
It wasn't, but it's still that way. It's still Baja. You still have your inner city conflict within that community.
My point to the thing with
That's
Jim
all
is,
my point is.
My point to the thing with Jim is this. No matter who teaches a motherfucker how to kiss, long as you learn how to kiss, is it bad?
Yes.
You gonna please somebody with that knowledge.
I've said this many times on this podcast, and I'm going to say it one more time in 2022, and actually at 187, so I'm going to murder this conversation right now. You, sir, are a fucking idiot. What? As long as you...
Barring the illegalities of it, in the sense of it being actually a problem, we're talking about a guy that obviously is not bothered by this. That's what I was getting to.
Jorge in a savage jumpsuit.
That's
Jorge
what I
in
was
a
getting
savage
to.
jumpsuit.
That's what I was getting
Wake
to.
the fuck up.
He's awake.
No, I'm
Yeah, he's dead at what I'm saying.
You.
Let me finish.
Nah.
What I was saying was, at
you
the
letting
end
your
of
mama
the
kiss
day,
you? You letting your
Jim-
mama kiss you?
Bro, let me finish.
You letting your mama kiss? Like, hold up, hold up, sir. You letting your sister kiss you? You teaching your sister how to kiss? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so.
At the end of the day, I've
Jorge
never
is not a
seen
victim.
so many people tell a motherfucker. At the end of the day, I've never seen so many people tell another motherfucker how to feel about something they say is trauma. That's the weird part to me.
But it is
He
trauma.
told you how he felt about it, and you niggas still meme the fuck out of him, which was the hilarious part.
But you still,
which is
you know what I'm
like,
saying? But you still in Harlem.
how? I mean, yeah, that's why I said what I said.
You still in Harlem.
Harlem or not? You
It's
could be in
dramatic.
Kentucky. Well, in Kentucky, you might be different.
I was about to say, it's like,
Might be different.
Harlem is,
Might be different.
I don't think there is a Kentucky Harlem. But shout out to Kentucky Harlem if it does exist. Like, but I don't think it exists, my nigga.
It's Kansas City. That's it. Some part of Kansas City.
It's not in Kentucky.
Missouri.
That's
They
not
right next to each other. It's a Kansas and Kentucky, isn't it? It's two Kansas cities, isn't it?
in Missouri and in Kansas.
Fuck. Wow. Okay. Anyway, back to the point I was trying to make, goddammit. In seeing that, this nigga told you how he felt about it, told you what it was, and everybody's still saying, nah, nigga. Nah, nigga. You need therapy.
He do.
And I think it's hilarious that Jim Jones just from now on is going to have to check his phone sometime and be like, I wish these niggas would stop saying this shit.
Look, all I'm saying is we're gonna embrace. All the Harlems United is gonna embrace, and we're gonna love each other. That's all I'm saying.
Oh no, it's all love, nigga. I'm waiting for the next project.
Fuck out of here. I have to take a piss, so let's pause this. And
We'll
we can
take a break.
Yeah, and we can get into the rest of the shits.
And we're back.
Yeah. So, as we were talking about Harlem Jim Jones and his woes of victimization.
And escapades.
It leads us to his last and previous victim, Freddie Gibbs.
Yeah, now pause.
And why everybody now, for some reason, hate Freddie Gibbs.
I'm surprised to hear you talk about him like this, though. Because
I'm still a Freddie Gibbs fan. Don't get it fucked up.
But I feel like you don't usually acknowledge when people, and this isn't saying anything about you. I just feel like you don't usually acknowledge when people you stand for, to a degree, take L's. And this is one of those, even though we didn't have video footage, undeniable ones.
Yeah, and it's one of those where it's like, somebody that I fuck with, which is Harlem Jim Jones, whoop somebody's ass, or somebody else that I fuck with, which is Gary, Indiana, Freddie Gibbs.
Big Rabbit.
So, Skinny Suge. So, it's like, I kind of got to acknowledge that it did happen. But my whole thing is this. This is my thing. All right. Freddie Gibson gets his ass whooped by Harlem Jim Jones. Okay, that's fine. Sometimes you lose. No one died. Sometimes you lose.
Facts.
My shit is why the fuck all of a sudden everybody's like, nigga, fuck that nigga Gibbs. Bro, Uncle Murder.
What did he say? Because you told me off air he said something in the 2021 wrap-up, which I still need to hear.
Oh, you heard it?
Unfortunately.
Oh, we heard it after this podcast. I'll play it. But
please do.
But anyway, he said, like, Freddie Gibbs, Jim Jones whooped Freddie Gibbs' ass. To be real, the streets don't even rock with him. Alfredo wasn't the best album of the year, so y'all niggas is tripping. And then he moved on. But pretty much he was like, that nigga lying. Nobody fuck with dude for real, for real. The streets don't fuck with dude for real, for real. And yeah.
You still talking about the same Skinny Suge?
He was talking about the same Skinny Suge. I'm not saying this is how I feel, Skinny Suge.
And this is what
this is what Uncle Murder said.
This is what Murder said.
This is what Murder said. So I'm like, oh,
see, what's Murder's knowledge of Indiana hoods?
But this is Uncle Murder, so who knows? You know what I'm saying?
It could be knowledgeable. He could be knowledgeable.
It could be. But my thing is, and I listen to Freddie Gibbs' music, he's very descriptive about things that he has done. So if it proves to be false, which I'm not saying that it is, but if there is proof that it is false or what he's saying on him is false, then it would make me look at him a little different. But I don't know that to be true. That's just me. So I was gonna leave the Uncle Murder shit on. I'm like, oh shit, okay. Uncle Murder was like wilding, but I'm like, all right, it's not unlike hip hop to, all right, I don't fuck with you. You don't fuck with me. We may have fucked the same bitch. She may have pillow talked. We may have pillow talked.
Maybe
whatever.
I stretched the story.
Yeah, maybe that stretched the story out. Who knows? Who knows? I'm not gonna put that much on Skinny Suge or Murder on there. But these niggas, for some reason, or at least Uncle Murder, do not take lightly to this nigga. So Skinny Suge tweets out, like, these niggas still need to pay their bills. Go pay your rent. Happy New Year. So I'm like, all right, for sure. That's Skinny Suge, like, move on with your day. And then out of nowhere, this nigga Gunna is being compared to Freddie Gibbs. And I'm like, why the fuck is Freddie Gibbs being compared to Gunna?
Is that how that started?
That's how I saw it on the Twitter. So I'm like, what the fuck and why the fuck? So I see this clip of Gunna doing a promo for his music for his album. It did not sound bad.
It didn't.
But then I was like, why the fuck are we even mentioning Freddie Gibbs in this? They don't make the same music, Shane.
Your boy
They not from the same place, Shane.
Your boy Act specifically
That's
said,
not my man. That's your man.
Your boy Act
Y'all share the same weight class.
I still beat his ass. Your boy
But that's
Act
your
said,
man.
your boy Act said that 5 seconds of Gunna album is better than anything Frederick Gibbs ever put out.
That's
Frederick Gibson. That's
biased
precise.
as fuck, and only because. And the reason why I say it's biased as fuck is because Act know damn well if Freddie Gibbs came face to face, like as close as me and you are right now, if you were Ack and I'm Freddie Gibbs, this nigga would have took a full-on Ninja Turtle shark in his pants when like if we was that close.
I feel like you give Ack enough Hennessy, he'll come over the table on you.
Not on no grown man. He be acting nutty on Basketball Wives, but not on no grown
He's
man.
on Basketball Wives?
No, he be interviewing like industry thoughts
Oh,
and
yeah,
shit.
with them fresh and
yeah.
fit. Fuck, man.
Yeah.
Fuck them niggas, too. Myron and Walt. Fuck both of you niggas.
I'm like,
hey, look, you podcast better.
Yeah.
Y'all some hoes.
Yeah, y'all some... Fuck out of here,
And you don't
nigga.
like black women? Suck dick.
Yeah, I'm surprised it's coming from him, but yeah, nigga, fuck out of here, nigga. But anyway, like, act a nut on people that have lower amount of power and status than he does. He has more influence. So he can act a nut and they just kind of, they don't have to sit there and take it. But either way, he's going to rise at the end of the day. It's not going to rise you to stardom. It may rise your retweets. It may rise your clout for a week or two. But it's not really going to do anything against this nigga for a longevity period. So he acting nut against them. If Freddie Gibbs right now smacked up academics, just like ran up into this nigga in the mall and was like, guess what? It's gonna do less for him. Like he gonna lose subscribing. Like, yeah, nigga, you was talking mad shit about Freddie Gibbs and shit, and then he got whooped up by Jim Jones. You was talking madder shit, and then that nigga whooped your ass in the mall because it was on site because you thought the shit was sweet. You gonna lose. Freddie Gibbs comes up a little bit, but not a lot because you only whooping up Ack, right? You ain't whooping up Jim Jones. You ain't whooping up somebody like 50.
I don't feel like
so you come up a little bit, but it's like you're not acting the same way. You're not acting the same way against somebody that could really fuck you up. And I mean fuck you up as far as fuck your streams up, which he survives on.
That's where Ack wins though. Because he knows exactly what you just said. How much you're already a maybe I ain't even say multi. You're already a platinum international rapper. What credit do you get for beating me up because I cracked a couple jokes or was a little disrespectful?
But here's
none. But the thing is that he does, the thing that makes him a bitch-made nigga about it is the fact that he tweets it and then never says anything, never does anything. I feel like that whole shit that Vic Mensa was on about what credit do you get for beating up Ack? When he said that at the time, we all kind of said, I mean, yeah. Even Joe said, I mean, yeah. But Joe Budden said, what the fuck do you get from beating up Ack? Yeah. But now Ack has kind of ascended past that.
No,
Ack is now
because when
DJ Academic.
Because when
niggas go to him, he has a solid.
Because when Vic Mensa said that shit to him, he looked at it like, all right, I know where I've been at, I know where I'm at, and I know what I'm facing. And he was facing like 2 charges at that same time. One of them was a gun charge. I personally want to whoop your ass on GP. I personally want to whoop your ass. But me personally whooping your ass doesn't do anything for my clout to sell me more records for real. It does not, because if I'm facing what I'm facing and then I add this assault on you, it makes my it's making my pending charges look worse. And it's not getting me no more notoriety or streams or cash flow coming from my music. It doesn't do shit. It would just be me personally being mad because that nigga a bitch. And I feel that. I feel that 100%. I still rock with Vic Mensa. The only thing I didn't rock with Vic Mensa on was dissing Triple X Tentacion and shit at the BET Awards in front of his fucking mama. That shit was wrong.
I feel like that's when
that shit was wrong. But besides that, I stand with Vic Mensa.
When was the last time you heard about Vic since that?
Yeah, he's had three EPs since then, and I've listened to all of them.
Yeah, you have. But when was the last time you heard about Vic Mensa? Talking about in the atmosphere. When was the last time you heard niggas talking about Vic Mensa?
I don't think he released last year anything. It was the year before, but he had 2. Where
it was about the music being good.
Yes.
More than just an article. This was like a
Yes.
consensus.
Yes, his musical.
Okay.
His music is good.
I know it's good, but I'm
Like-
saying I feel like since he did that,
Vic Mensa is one of those people that it's like I'm a fan of because I understand who the fuck the nigga is. And it's like what he does may not always be agreeable ethically with me and my own moral, but I understand where the nigga come from. Sometimes you just do it in a wrong way. Almost how we was defending Kanye back in the day. But it's more justifiable. I can understand what and why and how he said what he said about Tentacion. It just wasn't the time, it wasn't the place, and it wasn't the moment. You could have mentioned anybody else, not that nigga. But he, for the clout reason, did that shit on his own accord.
was it for
And I
clout
thought that
or was it because he genuinely didn't like the nigga? Because I feel like if it was for clout, that makes it even more pussy than I already thought it was. Because I thought that shit was a genuine issue he had with that nigga. That's why he brought it up in front of his mother when he was dead.
It was, but it was also a clout moment too because his buzz from the autobiography of Vic Mensa had started to wind down. So now you're starting to forget about the last piece of greatness that you did. So now you got to rebuild this momentum.
I feel like I don't know about that.
But no.
got the album
I'm just saying that
album I was listening to it.
That's Antonio Brown behavior in the sense of like you do certain shit at a certain time because like, and I honestly
you think it's gonna get a reaction.
Yeah, because you know it is, and you take your time with each piece of thing that you do. Like Vic Mensa isn't the type of nigga that's doing music every fucking 3 months, every 2 months, every month. He's not keeping a whole year in rotation. You know what I mean? He may give you 1, maybe 2 projects in a year. Maybe.
Is that the situation or is that by his choice? Because sometimes that's not always by the artist's choice. Is that his situation?
I think it's an artist thing. Because if you release Busy Detox, I don't give a fuck what his name is. I'm just saying.
My shit is my situation.
No, I'm just saying.
I either release
if you
or don't because I want to,
if you release,
or can afford it.
Yeah, but if you release a project, right, this year, I'm not looking for you to do another project until this is me knowing you, until you're ready to drop the next one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like until you're
Which could be a month or 5 years.
Exactly.
Another 5 years.
And
Who
exactly.
knows?
So let's just say you have damn notoriety off this next mixtape you do.
All right. Then that'd be I could afford to take 5 years if that happens.
But I'm saying, like, let's say that happens. All right, cool. You have damn notoriety. Great for my nigga. I'm not gonna be shocked if anybody walk. So when's Busy 93 dropping another album? Nigga, when he ready? You know what I mean? But when you ready, maybe out of a time where you don't really have a buzz. Now, I don't think you a clout chasing ass nigga. But I also don't think that you the type of motherfucker to get overly frustrated and just, I'm gonna go do some shit. Vic is the type of nigga to get overly frustrated and go do some shit sometimes.
Depends
And
on
it's
what
gonna
this-
get that traction, and either the music that it is supposed to attract to is either good or bad.
I feel like for me it depends.
In
on
my
what
opinion,
it
it's always
is,
good.
except for that you also said was for cloud. Except for that.
Yeah, I thought that shit was, like I said, I thought that shit was corny. I thought that shit was corny because I'm like, nigga, that's in front of his mama, bro. She's still mourning, my nigga. 4 months, 5 months out of mourning, like she's still mourning, nigga. That's her baby.
This
Like
is
that's
also-
bullshit.
I'm also the type of person that can't imagine getting into the quote unquote rap game officially mainstream and see myself like, you know, having a beef with a nigga that is worth something or real. Like I can't see myself unless it's something from a personal situation and that motherfucker blow and it's like a thing there. I can't see myself getting like into real beef. So
Look, and
I don't understand how a nigga like Vic Mensa hated that nigga that much. But first off, you niggas from 2 different states. You niggas only beefing because of music. Is it that serious?
I wouldn't even say it's just that. I think they at some point in time they had to come across roads.
In
music, in some type of way.
You niggas didn't cross each other in the streets.
But they don't
Vic
like each
Mensa
other.
did not come across Tentacion when they was making. I doubt if they even made the trips. I don't know.
But here's the thing,
like,
though.
come on.
And this is why I say, rest in peace, Tentacion. But I'll also meet that with, I'm not a fan of your music. I'm not a fan of what you.
Big
Wait.
fan of either one of them.
I'm a big fan of Big Mensa, but I'm saying like I'm not a fan of Tentacion at all.
I probably like them musically. I
But-
probably like them both the same.
I don't like him musically or as a person at all.
Yeah, I think they're both shitty people. Or well, Tentacion, I think he was a little weird.
No, he was a genuinely shitty person. He had his
heard
great
some
moments.
shit about
He
him,
had
but
his
I don't
great
know.
moments, just like a lot of us do. A broken
Oh,
clock
no,
is
you know
right
what?
twice
No,
a
that
day,
nigga
nigga.
was beating bitches though.
Beating bitches, kidnapping bitches, tying them up to chairs and shit.
Yeah.
Like, look, nigga, I don't fuck with none of the
you
shit
right.
that homie was on.
Yeah.
I don't fuck with none of the shit that homie was on. None. But I'll say rest in peace enough to acknowledge the fact that somebody who had an influence on some of these kids' lives positively
respect it.
could. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Respect
I
it.
gotta
Just
respect
respect
that.
it.
I
Yeah.
gotta respect. I don't fuck with you at all. But I acknowledge the fact that what you do on this planet Earth that's positive.
So for Vic Mensa, as a fellow artist, a peer, shouldn't you? Isn't it best to respect it by just not saying a fucking thing?
If you listen to Vic Mensa music, he acknowledges and does apologize for what he was on.
It's too late. It's too late at that point. That's not the type of action you can do in front of a nigga mama.
No.
Obviously
No,
she'll probably never forgive him unless
it's-
she's a super Christian.
Yeah, it's
Come
not
on.
it's not a moment that your mama or people from that hood is ever going to forgive.
Or the fans of him that
Yeah,
may have been
but
fans of you as well.
If you acknowledge the fact that it's like, yo, I was fucked up.
It's just a shitty human being thing to do.
It is a shitty human being thing to do. But you acknowledge what you did and why you did it. And if the opportunity to make amends is there and open, we can sit down and have a conversation with it, which is within
When
his
you're
music.
alive, yeah,
but
great.
But if you don't want to, then fine. I'm still gonna live my life to the point of like I'm actually surprised that you, of all people, you're a Joe Budden fan, don't fuck with Vic Mensa the way that I do.
A lot. You know what's funny?
Joe
about,
Budden
you know what's
is
funny about
Joe
you saying
Budden
that?
is the notorious B.I.G. of emo rap.
But you know, despite that, because I know where you're going with that. You know what's funny about you saying just that? Because you surprised I don't fuck with him because I fuck with him. Joe is the same way to a degree. Which
Joe,
is why I feel. Wait, let me finish. Why
Vic
I feel
Mensa
like
is
you
Joe
said
Budden,
that.
except he can make more records.
Okay, that's along the lines of what I'm saying. So, with that being said, I feel like Joe Budden is the type of nigga I wouldn't always get along with the same way I feel like Vic Mensa is the type of nigga I wouldn't always get along with. And I've thought a lot about, because he's blocked me on social media before, I've thought a lot about how a relationship with Joe Budden would be in a business sense, or like hey, I know the nigga, like, oh, we cool, whatever. He's not the type of nigga I'd probably hang out with all the time. We would probably get on each other's nerves. Like I got on his nerves on Twitter and he blocked me.
You know what's weird? And then maybe a shout out to Vic Mensa, maybe and not. I don't know. I think I would get along with Vic Mensa the same way I get along with you.
I take offense to that.
A yin and yang type of thing. Like, I feel like
y'all is yin and yin. I feel like you and that nigga and Joe Budden is yin, yin, and yin, nigga. I'm the yang for sure. But y'all yin. Nigga, y'all Japanese money out this bitch.
if you Joe, if you were Joe, which you're not, if you Joe, I'd be Parks. Think about
I'd
it.
still be George.
It's the
George
same
would still
fuck.
be Parks.
It's the same thing.
If I was Joe, you'd be Maul.
No, I wouldn't leave you hanging like that.
Maybe not, but in the sense that
Conscientiously, I wouldn't leave you hanging like that.
if everything that, let's say, transpired with them transpired, yeah, you would. You'd be like, this nigga's tripping. Call me when you done tripping. Fuck you. That's what you would do. If I was doing that, that's what you would do.
I definitely have more authenticity. Yeah, I definitely
So
have more
stop
authenticity.
it.
I definitely. We both from Harlem.
If I pulled a Joe Budden for the podcast right now, you would definitely pull them all. You wouldn't say shit on social media. You would talk to the niggas involved in interwise. I would probably be the one talking shit on social media going like, yo, are y'all niggas crazy? Is nobody seeing this? Is it just me? Stop it. You would be Maul.
Nigga, open them books.
Unlike Joe, I would. Because ain't shit happen.
Open the books, nigga. I want to see if ain't shit happen. Shit happening, nigga.
Yeah, all right. About $100 worth. You want that? You want your 50? I'll give it to you. It take about 2 weeks. You want your 50?
I want my 50, goddammit.
I'll give it to you. It's coming in about 2. Oh, my bad. You want your 25? Or your 40, 35?
No, he didn't even want a motherfucking director of photography right, nigga. Like, no, nigga, you better give me 45, nigga. What you mean? You better get that nigga $5. The fuck you mean?
I mean, yeah.
I'm just saying, nah.
Open them books, nigga.
Open them books. I guarantee you, I'm the only one here that got guns.
Oh, shit. You're not. But okay.
Shit.
Yeah.
Nigga, I just purchased a
What
jumbo.
the fuck were we
I just
talking
got the
about?
jumbo
We got the
jet,
jumbo-
nigga. So I'm not too far off from having my own army.
Hey, sometimes you gotta flex on them.
I ain't got no nukes on that bitch. That shit's
Nigga,
crazy.
no. Nah, fuck it. You got the army, bitch. We'll pull up.
They gonna pull up.
They'll pull up.
You gonna pull up on You gonna pull up on Detroit North on Detroit Harlem? You gonna do that? You gonna do that?
I mean, that's my place. Why I can't pull up?
You got tanks.
Right. That's I'm in Detroit, Harlem too.
Chemical warfare
Niggas is gonna be like, oh, that's busy with his tanks.
and robo dogs.
Like, oh, why they going to war? I forgot where I was going with that. What were we talking about before we got to that?
All I'm saying is you need to put some respect on Vic Mensa's name.
How the fuck did we get to Vic Mensa? That nigga was not on the docket.
What's your New Year's resolutions? I was gonna say
You
Harlem
forgot too,
resolutions.
nigga.
What's your New Year's resolutions?
I mean, what's
nigga?
the difference, really? What's the Harlem resolutions, New Year's resolutions? Are you going to keep them? Maybe. Same shit.
I am. I'm keeping it real. I'm keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? The inner Cameron in me is telling me I got to keep it
All right,
real.
now, are you Cam or are you Jim, goddammit?
I'm still Northend Jim.
Because if you Cam and Jim, so am I.
But sometimes you're influenced by Northend Cam. So Northend Cam is telling me in my soul
I feel it.
that I got to keep it real all the way.
What happens when you get influenced by Freaky Ziggy?
Never gonna happen.
You've been in the Taco Bell drive-thru before.
Mm,
Or, my bad, a McDonald's one.
yeah.
You ain't never asked for a Southern Style chicken sandwich, nigga?
No.
All right. Anyway.
No, bro. I understand.
3 people are going to get that joke.
I understand that McDonald's is a nasty place just like Taco Bell's a nasty. First off, I'm not going to share what my idea is that is going to make all of us billions of dollars. And I'm going to
Don't share it on the air, no.
No, and it's going to I'm going to open up 4 locations across the United States and 1 in Europe.
Open a ghost kitchen, nigga? We should have been did that.
No, it's going to be better.
They already told me no.
It's going to be better than that.
They said I need more followers.
It's going to be better than that. It's going to be better. It's going to be better. We are going to be feeding ASAP Rocky and Rihanna's 4th child.
Elaborate.
$700 burritos. But anyway, that's all you getting. That's all you
How
getting.
we gonna do
That's
that?
all you getting.
How
That's
we gonna
all you getting.
How we
That's
gonna
all you
afford the
getting.
rice from North Korea?
I'm gonna tell you off air. I ain't gonna tell you. I ain't gonna give the whole. You think I'm gonna give away the whole heights right now? Right now? Right now?
Do you
right
know
now?
what Kim Jong-un does to people? His father created that shit. You think we gotta...
You better
What are you
not
talking
blaspheme
about?
on this podcast like that ever in your life. You better not. You better not. You better not. Matter of fact,
We can't sell burritos without a license.
go in that corner and go in timeout. You was disrespectful as fuck. What is wrong with you? No. First and very foremost, Asians are white people in America. So therefore, they
What
can
about North Korea?
still the same. They do not control and or own any rights, trademarks, registrations of any sort of the burrito. The
Kim
burrito.
Jong-il created the burrito.
The burrito was created by Mexicanos.
Rest
The
in peace.
loyalists, the greatest of all revolutionaries, made the taco and the burrito in the same day off of the same idea. And in the same
That's
day,
what y'all say.
and in the same day and in the same time, we came up with the greatest idea of honoring the dead with Dia de los Muertos. Along with that, we made the very, 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 very terrible decision to sell California to the Americanos.
All I'm saying is I feel like BTS feel different. Oh no, they South Korean. My bad.
All I'm gonna say
North,
is,
South, same.
all I'm gonna say is the burrito and the taco
That's definitely not the same shit. I'm sorry to all our South Korean
belong
listeners. It's definitely not the same thing. What?
to us Mexicanos. Nada más. We already gave up chorizo.
To
We
what,
not-
the whites? Y'all gave up taco. Y'all gave your whole shit to the whites.
No, it was all stolen. Everything was stolen. Don't you dare say a word.
No.
It was all stolen. It was all
sold and stolen. It's two different. We were stolen. Y'all sold it. Y'all sold recipes that they robbed from us.
No.
Yes.
They stole the idea.
Who owns Taco Bell, nigga?
The whites.
Yeah.
But who's on taco?
The whites.
Nope.
Nigga, who owns Taco Tuesday? That'll tell you. The whites.
We do. Cause what would a taco Tuesday?
If you speak
what
Spanish,
would
you
a
better
taco-
fucking comment.
What would a Taco Tuesday be without us?
Maybe
What,
not
what-
much.
What, would,
but
a,
you
what
know
would a
what?
Taco Tuesday be without limon and fucking salt?
Time out.
What would a Taco Tuesday be without mariachi music?
Taco Bell, nigga. We just went over this.
What would a Taco Tuesday be in this country without love for the taco? Without proper pico?
Taco Bell.
Disgusting.
Taco Bell.
Disgusting.
We're saying the same thing.
Disgusting.
And if you don't know, you won't know. Taco Bell now is doing $10 subscriptions, nigga. 30 tacos. You get a taco a day for 30 days, nigga. $10 a month. What we doing?
In
You want
other
to talk about
words-
disrespect? Let's go.
En otras palabras. 30
Blockbuster back
nacos.
next, nigga.
Para, what, 8 meses? 8 months? Para
7.
7 months? 7 o 8 meses y es disgusting. Horrible.
Sí.
Duro tortillas.
Sí.
Non carne.
Pinche puto?
Americano queso. Lico de payo. And the worst thing that's worse,
Burrito.
a fucking drive-thru. Fucking Americanos.
Quesadilla.
You're witnessing right now, to my co-host to my right, the reason why bricks of coke go for 40,000. None of these niggas can speak Spanish.
Oh, or am I playing?
Even if you are playing, you're making 36. Paying 36.
36 is all you need to get where you gotta go.
Nah, if you can speak Spanish, you can get it for the 24 pack. Anyway, speak Spanish.
Yeah, I get that. I get that.
Jorge, Mark Sanchez, don't butt fumble.
Bow. Butt fumble.
They took a perky bounce right in front of you. Right in front of you. Double flip, too.
Show me that big,
fuck-
beautiful butt fumble.
Anyway, what's your New Year's resolutions?
My New Year's resolution was to go harder on you niggas with this rap shit. Why? I know you're asking yourself why. Because
Every Ortega fan is asking themselves why.
I feel that, and I feel what George says. But the real answer, nonetheless, is
It's never gonna happen.
I just feel like it. I don't always feel like doing things. I tend to do things when I get bored doing other things. And I'm not bored doing a lot of things I do, but I miss doing some things I used to do. Oh, God, excuse me. So, with that being said, somehow I discovered the fact that I didn't forget how to rap. Oh, excuse me. And, something coming soon. I don't know. But rap more. Fuck less toxic women. Notice how I said less and not none. Make some money, of course. I mean, that's about it. I think
Really?
those are realistic things you can stick to. I think I can make more music, fuck less toxic women than currently, and make more money. Lose some weight, too. Yes, yeah, everybody can stand to lose 20, 30 pounds. Call it 100 for me, but yeah.
Oh, okay. Mine. I don't really have many.
You don't strike me as the type of person that finds them useful.
I do find them useful for one thing, and I'm glad you said what the thing you said. Oficial, dropping July 5th.
What does that mean?
I'm gonna drop a tape on July 5th.
Oh.
Yeah.
What kind of tape we talking? We talking of the hip hop variety? Are we talking of the DJ Khaled hip hop variety? Or are we talking of the podcast variety?
Musical. I'll call it that. Musical.
Musical.
I am. I wouldn't say executive producing because I have a producer for that, but written, performed, and edited by moi.
I mean, I would hope so. At least the written part and perform part.
Hey, shit, nigga, I can afford a ghostwriter if I wanted to, but I'm not doing that.
Everybody could afford one if they wanted to. They cost $10.
Yeah, but I also could DJ Khaled, but I'm not going to. I feel like there's a part of me that's like,
It costs $10 depending
I've
on who
been
you
geared in saying that I was going to do it for years. And I'm actually ready to do it. Through this 2 weeks of not doing anything podcasting or whatsoever, I have been working on a cartoon though that I do want to talk to you about.
Okay.
But
one other thing too, we still got to talk
yeah.
about. So.
But I was like, I was really in a musical vibe, and the only reason I got into this musical vibe,
I got a burp like a motherfucker. I got all this gas in my stomach for some reason. I'm sorry
let
to
it
cut you
out.
off.
It's healthy.
It's like it's sitting in my stomach now. Like I had to burp, then it didn't come up, and now it's just like sitting right.
It's
there.
healthy. It's healthy. Let it out.
Like fucking no, it's not coming up. Like I just feel the bubble.
Oh my god.
But yeah, what?
Anyway, but I was in. I had like a couple good nights where I was just really just in a smooth, high, a nice little buzz. And it felt like 2013, but it's like my style and everything is, matured and adapted. I had a couple good freestyles in a row, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to start really writing some shit down.
Okay.
And there you go. And I'm like, you know what? Yeah. Said I was going to do it for a decade. Why not?
So what you're admitting to is the fact that Ortega Detox has taken way longer than Busy Detox ever could have dreamed of taking, is what you're saying.
I've never stated myself as a rapper. I am an artist.
That's bullshit. I got records that say the otherwise.
I am a artist, sir. I'm not a rapper.
I have notes of music in my computer that say otherwise 10 years ago.
Because that was cool to say. That was cool to say. Nas dropped Magic, and I was like, God damn it, I got to do this now. I have to.
I mean, it's not something you just pick up. You know that, right? You don't just start doing it and then you're just Nas, nigga. Like,
No.
Okay. Just making sure you know that. Like, you keep that in the forefront, or at least the back of your mind.
No. I've been trained by, but no, I don't put myself in that same category, no.
No, I'm not saying in the same category. I'm saying in the sense of putting it together.
Could I be for real great? Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. In the sense of putting it together.
Yeah. I could do that.
Don't do that. You know, don't put it in your head like, oh, it's got to be that.
No.
Don't do that to yourself.
No.
That's never nice.
No. But Nas' second win is like, yep, there's a spot for you. Do it. And I'm like, all right, cool. So, new music coming soon for me, actually.
Okay.
And I usually have like a word of the year, like every year.
So your New Year's resolution is to put out a project.
One of them.
Okay.
Ew. Jesus Christ, you gonna vomit? You good?
No,
you
good? I got to piss and I got to burp. So
Jesus
I got to
Christ.
We should take a break for a second.
All right, let's take a break.
We back, you motherfuckers. Hey, before we get out of here, we got a couple more things we want to
Let's get to
run past your palate.
They palate already had to endure us arguing over Vic Mensa, and
You brought Vic Mensa into this.
I'm not gonna say who did it, nigga. That's old shit, nigga. That shit happened last week.
Or this week, whatever. Same shit.
Nigga, I smoke
Same
weed,
difference.
nigga. I smoke weed, nigga. I'm in March right now. When I walk out of here, I ain't gonna see penguins, but I probably will.
You never know.
You know?
You never know. Yo,
I'm gonna capture one of them motherfuckers. It's gonna be
off
my
topic,
friend.
real quick. Tell me if this is stupid. I thought about what Elon was talking about with the Neuralink thing, how he's trying to like make shit to like attach to people's brain to like, you know, do AR shit or whatever. We could do a form of time travel, but not time travel, right? If we do a Neuralink type thing, but fuse it with like AR, VR, Oculus shit, and you have it where you put it on your head and you can project, instead of going back in time, you can project your memories in what would be an AR, VR scene or whatever and interact with the timeline and the people, but not necessarily affect the timeline because you're just pulling memories how you remember them out of your brain.
You're pretty much describing exactly what Tony Stark created at the beginning of Captain America Civil War.
I never saw Civil War.
Watch
So that's
it.
kind of cool, actually, that you say that.
Watch it. You're describing exactly. What was it? Binary augmentative reflex therapy. Pretty much.
I would not have named it that.
Yeah. Or reflex something. It was called barf. Like that was.
Oh, it was, yeah, because he fucked over the one dude and called it barf because the guy created it and he promoted it, but he called it barf because he wanted to insult the guy.
Yeah, Jensen. Jensen created barf pretty much, but
I heard about that, but I didn't see the movie.
Yeah,
Like,
Jensen pretty much created barf, and that was his idea in the third Iron Man and shit. But what you're pretty much describing is that it's not. You're not recreating time as far as going back in time, but it's a therapeutic
Yeah, it was Mysterio,
way.
wasn't it?
No.
It was something to do with Mysterio because I feel like that came up in Far From Home, or maybe it was a movie review I saw.
No, Barfa came up in Far From Home too.
That's where I heard it. Then.
Yeah,
that's where I heard it.
It came up in Far From Home. It was something that Mysterio used.
Okay.
But yeah, it was pretty much a therapeutic thing to acknowledge things, traumatic experiences in the past. Meaning, like,
Yeah, because I thought about that too. It could be like a form of therapy.
Because
right?
okay,
I guess that is that.
Because what Tony Stark was trying to say, and damn it, we go right back to Marvel. What Tony Stark was, his whole thing was, and Civil War was like, yeah, this was the last time he saw his parents. Right. And his last time in reality wasn't a very great one. And then they died. So he used Barf, this retrograde, this augmented world, to be able to deal with that trauma and recreate it from his own memory. And be able to better handle it with, and say to his parents what he would have wanted to say instead of them going out and just dying. So it was a therapeutic thing.
That is exactly what I'm talking about. But
I
didn't know that happened in Marvel already.
Yes.
Shows you how my brain works.
Yeah.
I thought about that in the shower.
You're not Tony Stark, sir.
I'm not yet.
No, you're not at all.
Not yet.
No, I'm not even a little bit. I'll build you a War Machine suit when it happens, though.
Nigga, you are War Machine when it happens.
No, I'm definitely Tony Stark.
How, if I'm the guy that's coming up with it? How are you me? If
I already had the idea, nigga. You just came up with it afterwards.
Nigga, you said you got it from the movie. I thought of it in the shower and thought it was new shit.
It was already.
I didn't know it was new. I didn't know it had happened.
It was
already.
a thought of idea.
I didn't know
8
it was
years
a
ago.
movie idea already.
Yeah, it was a thought of idea 8 years ago.
I thought I had just stumbled across $1 billion idea and was like, oh, that'll never happen.
No.
But that's some cool shit, right?
No.
It was just like, all right, cool. I never saw Civil War. I didn't know.
No.
I still think it's kind of cool. I thought of it and didn't know, though. But okay.
No. Good job, Rhodey.
I'm going to pat myself on the back for that.
Good job, Rhodey. Good job.
Sure.
Anyway. Moving on. Matter of fact, I'm just going to end it on my Christmas theory. And we're going to get the fuck out of
I forgot
here.
about that.
Yeah,
let's do that.
Let's end it on the
Let's save
Christmas
other
theory.
ones for later.
So, I hope everyone did have a great and merry White Jesus birthday Christmas. And the reason why I say a White Jesus birthday Christmas is this. One day I woke up and I actually understood the whole big picture of what Christmas is, who Black Jesus is, who White Jesus is, and the fact that there is different Jesuses. So, during the time of Christmas, and I hope you understand, I hope you can follow me. I understand, and it came to me that the story of what we know as the Bible is Jesus being crucified by Pontius Pilate and the Jews and everything like that is actually the story of Black Jesus, the martyr that we all know and love. Now, the reason why I say there may be a difference between the two is because if you really go and geographically pinpoint the time of when which Jesus is born, it doesn't say that it's snowing and it's nighttime and there's reindeer and all that shit. It's really saying, yeah, this motherfucker's still out. It's probably around the time of autumn or fall. So at least, that's often the thing that's massively debated. But then there's also this random ass December 25th is Jesus' birthday. Now, it's always disputed because it's like, all right, do we know it's true or do we know it's not true? Now, I believe there was two different versions of Jesus. Follow me now.
Multiverse Jesus.
No, all same type verse Jesus.
Ooh.
But two different levels of Jesus.
So that's a Mandela effect.
And
Jesus.
two different types of Jesuses.
So that's a Mandela effect Jesus.
Mendeleeses.
Hey.
So, I believe the story of the Bible, which we know in biblical sense, is Black Jesus, the human, the savior, and everything of the sort. But if you think about White Jesus, White Jesus could possibly have been born on December 25th. Why? Because White Jesus actually has completely different characteristics than Black Jesus. Same or some are the same, but some are not the same. But think about it like this. If in my conspiracy theory, white Jesus comes along the same exact crosses as Black Jesus, Pontius Pilate. Okay. But now at this point in time, we done seen, as if I'm the Jewish Pontius Pilate's kingdom, that if we kill this man, he becomes a martyr. And a new religion and new rebellion against our way of living comes out of nowhere. But instead of killing such a righteous man, we don't kill him. We exile him. But how far did we exile him, would you say? You exile that motherfucker to the North Pole. And you exile all of his followers to the North Pole, a.k.a. the elves. And not only do you exile him himself and his followers, a.k.a. the elves, to the North Pole, you also confine his bitch to the North Pole. Meaning Miss Claus, who may have been Mrs. Mary Magdalene of Claus.
So you saying white Jesus is in an ancestral relationship with his mother, and his followers are in what would be a cult, and they all scatter around the world every year to deliver presents to children.
No,
and Black Jesus is the one that is the guy with the rest of the story.
I believe Black Jesus is the only real Jesus. The white Jesus was nothing more than a copycat Jesus trying to hail on the thrones and holiness of what we know is the great Black Tino Blood Gang Jesus. And he was like, no, I'm not going to have it.
Jesus, in my opinion.
I'm going to have this righteousness for myself. And the Jews was like, oh, no, you're too white. There's no melanin in your skin. We can't kill you. We can't kill you. But what we can do is exile you. Because
Why can't we kill you? You look weird. Why can't we kill you?
Because he's too white. He looked just like the Jews.
So what did Black Jesus look like?
Black Jesus.
Not a Black Jew?
No, he looked like Black Jesus.
But if Black people are the true Jews, we're going to get banned off YouTube. If Black people are the true Jews, then how does that work out butterfly effect wise?
No, Black people are the true Israelites, not the true Jews.
I think they all translate.
If you go into the real, would you say extra Christianism of the Bible, there's actually a scriptural moment where God shuns the Jews and says the Jewish people are no longer his chosen people.
You're right.
If you go about the Christian version of the Bible. So, but
I've heard arguments for that with Black people, though.
Look, we've talked about it on this podcast. I believe that all multiverse Jesuses are nothing more than extraterrestrials. We just too stupid to understand the fact that they were extraterrestrials. But
so was the United States government telling us that aliens are real, acknowledging the existence of God?
I'm gonna leave everybody with this one question, and we're gonna get the fuck out of here.
Well, answer mine first, at least.
No, it's gonna answer yours too.
Okay. Shut up.
If a superior being that looked exactly like you came down to this earth, to this planet, and was like, we have lived I look like you, but I've been alive 10,000 years. Mm-hmm. Of your earth years, I've been alive 10,000 years. You gonna question that?
Yes, because I've also heard that when it comes to conspiracy theories and eating babies, nigga,
if
that's
it
why
comes
niggas eat
out
babies,
of,
because
it comes out of the sky, you can see it. You can see it. It comes out of the sky. It lands here. It looks just like you, and be like, "Yo, I am the superior being of the Homo sapien. Yeah, I'm the superior being of you."
I feel like you just took that form to not offend me visually.
Still.
You didn't know what I like, so you said, "Oh, let me take the form of them," and it'll
You
just
might.
freak me out a little bit, as opposed to a lot of it.
But still, a more superior being is you. We are more socially advanced than our predecessors. So therefore, you wouldn't probably look at it like a god. You would look at it like as an extraterrestrial, an alien. But if you were ignorant
No.
to what
Depends
you
on the
know,
level of power you display.
but I'm saying is it don't matter.
It does. If you tell me, if you don't tell me
Motherfuckers
you're
looked
a
at
god, but you're a god,
Look, fam. If Jesus was an actual alien and could walk on water and everything like that, that was displayed as miracles within written text. We call it the Bible.
no, you could also chop the Bible up as just some shit some high ass white dudes wrote.
You could do that too.
Like,
But
so,
if
no.
Jesus really existed, and these were real points in caught up from text from what people really saw, like, yo, I saw this guy that I was following because he said some really deep shit, and I saw him walk on water to save one of the niggas to fall out of the boat. I saw that with my own fucking eyes. I saw it.
Sounds like a DMT experience.
It does sound like a DMT experience. But, nigga, I don't know how the processing point of narcotics was back in 500 BC. But
I'd imagine the drugs were stronger.
I wouldn't imagine they'd be strong at all. But
I imagine they were stronger because it was more natural
Mm-hmm.
and different conditions earth-wise. So, yeah, I'd imagine they were stronger.
They weren't making drugs like that. There was a
I
market
feel
for
like
it
shit
yet.
grew different, so we don't really know.
They wasn't a market for it yet. You can tell that by
It
history.
didn't have to be a market to grow on the earth.
Yeah, because you could see the
You don't know niggas get high.
The
if you the first nigga to get high, you don't know other niggas want it till you give it to them.
Yeah, but you can see a predisposition of how the line follows, though. Like,
I'm sure
if
it's easier to
motherfuckers,
grow
like, you could see
weed in
motherfuckers getting,
Afghanistan for a reason.
getting high off
Like-
opium from the dawn of time up and down to this point to where it's like motherfuckers are chopping up dog food in fucking air fryers. But
That's called innovation. That's different.
it's the same thing. You still processing opium. You
Nature
still
and innovation of nature
you still
are two different
like there
things.
were still many of times written in plenty of different biblical texts of motherfucking smoking weed.
Yeah, different,
You know what I mean?
whatever capacity. Yeah,
Niggas wasn't smoking crack because crack didn't exist yet.
niggas was smoking heroin though.
Niggas, opium.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
heroin was
saying.
heavy. Weed was
Opium
heavy.
was like
But
existed.
it grows and grew, especially let's say way back when shit grew a little bit differently than it grow now because the elements of the universe or the earth have changed. Or
we're
the
definitely
way it reacts to
but we
shit.
can't have shit just as it is.
I'm not. I wouldn't be put it like this. I wouldn't be surprised.
Keep it a being. Keep it a fucking being. Hydro wouldn't exist if motherfuckers were just cool with the shit just growing out in their backyard in the
I
field.
was just about to say that though. I was about to say, imagine. I imagine it like this.
The shit,
Way
the pink
back
gelato
when-
that you smoke is not a fucking outdoor grow.
You're right, but I imagine way back when, on a cold night in whatever region it needs to be, I'd imagine Granddaddy Perp might grow a little more naturally than it does in 2022. In 500 BC.
Naturally,
Probably
yeah.
grows a little more naturally than it does
absolutely.
now.
Natural, yes, absolutely.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm
natural,
talking
yes, absolutely. Stronger, no,
Okay, but
no.
30% to us is 30% to them then. So yeah, kinda. It's just not strong to us, but to them it would be. Because who's consuming it? Who else would have consumed it until you discover it?
But we make
It's just as strong as it is, whatever the
Technology has
percentage
made
is
that
what it
shit
is.
better.
Yeah, of course. But
Therefore,
for then, it's like in the 80s. You can
I
get an
wish
eighth
to
of
go-
weed for
I
$5.
wish to God
nigga,
right
a
now.
quarter of weed for $5.
I wish to God right now, with the weed that we have just on us as a person, we just I'll go outside and be say, fuck this, and go inside a DeLorean and go back 30,000 years and go smoke a joint with just some random tribal
That'd be
people.
bullshit. You do better bringing a cigarette with you.
No, they die.
They would.
That's
You
what I'm saying.
wouldn't. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but-
we
but-
wouldn't.
Yeah, but my
Our
point
30%
is, but my point
Granddaddy
is,
Perp is their 4% Granddaddy Perp. Nigga.
Nigga.
The only difference is they have to go through as much shit to grow
If
it.
we took Reggie back, which I haven't touched Reggie in, oh my God. Ages.
Eons.
I don't even know what my fingertips feel weird now. Just thinking about touching this shit. You know, it like grinds up in your hands and shitting down in the dust just by doing these shits. Like, that's it. Like that's not healthy.
Brick.
That's not healthy. But anyway, that killed somebody from 30,000 BC.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I feel like if we
would definitely have I would say innovated the course of timeline of the world, though, because if you think about it, I think the greatest ideas come out from the thoughts of being high. And I assume you thought you were high enough to be like, damn, I thought of barf before on some real shit. We could be
No, I was pretty sober when I thought of that.
There's no such thing as sober bitch. Stop lying.
I mean, I was California.
Nigga, stop lying. Stop lying.
I'm California sober.
Stop lying.
I'm California sober.
That's not sober, nigga. Stop lying. Stop lying. Just stop. Don't lie to me, dog. Don't lie to me, dog. That's insulting.
I'm California sober.
That's insulting.
I'm California.
I'm just saying that's insulting, my nigga.
Shout out to our
You just gonna insult me to my face?
I'm talking to the listeners.
I'm
taking it how you taking it.
I'm taking it personally,
sober,
nigga. I got real Libra vibes. Anyway, episode 187, Non-Millennial Millennials Podcast, House of Spades Media. We in this bitch. We out this bitch. Happy New Year's. Happy holidays to all y'all. We back. We taking control of everything.
I mean, I did have something else to say, but yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, like everybody know Joe Budden show ain't never been the same. You know what I mean? Like Marlon Rory went off and did some shit, with somebody else. I don't even know the name.
They ain't do that shit. No, it's just them. They just be interviewing niggas now. Their whole shit is just Marlon Rory interviewing niggas. It'd be like, I think from what I've seen, it's like 20 minutes of them talking.
The only thing I really agree with the point that Uncle Murder said that. Truth be told, way the shit look, all of them niggas look lame. All of them do. Yeah. I'm just keeping it a bean. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Maul for being Maul and shit, because, you know what I'm saying, you trying to be real and real Harlem out here with these niggas that's acting real motherfucking Manhattan. I feel it, though.
I mean, I feel like Joe ain't acting Manhattan. Joe is acting New Jersey because he New Jersey.
Nah, niggas that's really from New Jersey.
Go ahead and say Joe not really from New Jersey so he can block you, too.
I don't give a fuck if he blocked me, nigga. I'm friends with Maul, nigga.
Yeah, whatever.
Don't be mad because Joe don't love you, nigga.
Hey, it's cool.
I don't care if you don't show us no love neither, to be really real, because I haven't listened to a single episode ever since Marlon Rory came off that bitch. I'm gonna keep it a bean.
I was only really sending him tweets of my music to see if he would critique it. And he did. No, he did. He blocked me. It was trash. I give him that. I go back and listen to it today. It was trash. So it was harsh,
he didn't
but fair.
Listen to the music at all.
I'm sure. But fair assessment nonetheless.
No, it's not. No, if you threw me some music, was like, yo, I just want to critique, you my homie, listen to this shit before I release it or whatnot.
That's different, though.
No,
that's different. I'm tweeting a link continuously to one of my favorite rappers that I don't know from a can of paint personally, to be like, hey, what do you think about this? Hey, can you listen to this? Hey, what do you think about this? Because I'm 17 at the time.
I'm saying this from a homie perspective. Like, if you gave it to me and was like, yo, just listen to it, check it out, see if you know what I'm saying, see if it's good to, you know what I'm saying, ship out. All right, cool. And I listened to the first song and I'm like, this shit trash. Not even giving it no more than a chance, or if I just put it,
like that's enough, though,
or if I put it on, no, it's not.
If I gave you Busy Detox right now, and you turn on the first, you turn on the first song and it's trash, you go listen to the whole shit.
I listen.
You're not just gonna call me and be like, what the fuck
listen
is that?
to every single one of Georgia's songs.
We all listen to every single. We talking about this specific.
But what I'm saying is, whether it's trash, whether I think it's trash or not, I'm listening to the whole bitch. You know why? Because he packaged it to listen to the whole bitch.
But you the
no
homie.
one packages their music, nigga, to be listening to just 2 songs.
You the homie, though. So that's expected. if you was Joe Budden, who is not necessarily the homie as opposed in terms of personal relationships, no, I don't expect you to have that reaction.
No, I don't owe you shit.
Right.
Therefore,
So you get blocked.
yeah, you
Duh.
get blocked. No one's listening to your shit. If it was like, yo, you sending music every time you drop some shit and you feeling good about yourself.
It wasn't even that. I literally, like, as an adult that uses Twitter, I get it. As a teenager that just wanted one of his favorite rappers to give him a critique or notice him in some sort of way, it was like, oh, yeah, why did he block me? Oh,
I'm gonna get you a
whatever.
Vic Mensa feature.
Then, like I said, I get older and I'm like, oh, yeah.
I'm gonna get you a Vic Mensa
I would.
feature.
Like, if a
got
nigga
you.
just spam me, I hate when niggas spam that they pay to send to niggas. They pay to spam to everybody. I get annoyed with that.
I'm gonna get
So
you
I
a
can
Vic
only
Mensa feature. We
imagine
gonna
some
help you out.
kid sending me as, yeah, you ain't got to get me that. I'm
No,
good on Vic.
I got you.
But
I got you.
at the end of the day, I'll be mad if a kid was spamming me and I was his favorite rapper and he was like, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Nigga, DM it. I'll see it. Maybe. And if not, then just, don't be so repetitive
That
about
nigga
it.
didn't even want to rap for real, dog. Like, so let's be real.
We
like,
came to find that out later.
Yeah, but
We didn't know that at the time.
But at the same, he don't even want to rap for real.
And I think that was 2010. He was going through a rough time.
Stop giving niggas best.
Show ain't the same, nigga.
Anyway, 187. Boom, 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 boom. We out this bitch. We catch you next week, and for every week next to that, and after that, until
Christmas again.
yeah, until we didn't need another break.
Christmas. Yeah.
So
Peace.
yeah, shout out.